than 1,000 years, the content of the book, Nahj al-Balagha, has been admired by scholars. Nahj al-Balagha is a collection of sayings and writings of Ali ibn Abi Talib, the first Shia Muslim Imam, Muhammad ibn al-Hassan, known as al-Sharif al-Radi, 970-1016, who compiled the text from many early Islamic sources. The criterion for selecting the sayings has been the eloquence of speech. The eloquence in this compilation is at such a high level that even though al-Sayyid al-Radi was a great poet and distinguished man of literature and had great works, regarded this compilation as an honor for himself. Since the 10th century, the book has been copied as manuscripts and translated into numerous languages. One of the oldest and most authentic manuscripts of Nahj al-Balagha is owned by Maulana Azad Library of Aligarh Muslim University. In terms of accuracy in rasm, writing, and antiquity, this copy is considered as one of the most authentic manuscripts of Nahj al-Balagha. The scriber of this copy is Ali ibn Abi al-Qasim ibn Ali al-Hajj, who finished writing it in 1187 AD. It is written in a masked script with 20 lines to each folio. There is no recorded biography about the calligraph, and that makes it unknown. It went through confrontation with the famous literary and lexical versions of Afzal al-Din Hasan Fadargomi right after this version was written. Professor Khalil Ahmad Nizami has introduced this copy in the first issue of Al-Majma Al-Alami Al-Hindi from Aligarh Islamic University in 1976.
Throughout its lifetime, Aligarh's copy has traveled a lot through the great scholars, princes, and kings' libraries. In the first and the last pages of the manuscript, many scholars and elders, signatures, seals, writings, and ownerships can be seen. It is not known which region of the world this exquisite copy has traveled to for hundreds of years and which of the amirs has been the guest of the library. This fact that which region of the world this exquisite copy has traveled through for hundreds of years and what king's or prince's library has been the host of such copy is yet in doubt. The first date written on the first page of this copy is from Muhammad Kazam bin Habibullah Tabrizi, a resident of Hyderabad. He wrote that he saved this copy from annihilation in 1615. Later, this copy came in to be owned by Tahfuz bin Sultan Muhammad Bastami, a writer and historian of the court of Sultan Abdullah Qutb Shahi and his successor Abul Hasan Thana Shah. Moreover, in 1771, one of the princes and king's library held it in possession as displayed was stated in the first and last of this copy. Thereafter, this copy was transferred to Lucknow, the capital of Uday province, and was owned by Allama Mufti Mir Muhammad Abbas Shastri Jazari. And on December 10, 1838, Sayyid Abu Ja'far Basti came into owning this copy, and this precious work decorates the great library of Raja Pirpur. Raja Sayyid Abu Ja'far was the governor of Pirpur and Akbarpur regions. He was one of the pure Shias and sincere, devoted to the followers of Ahl al-Bayt, A.S., and he had a great desire to study and collect valuable manuscripts. His library became known as Raja Pirpur Library, Raja Faizabad Library, and Sayyid Abu Ja'far Library. After Raja Sayyid Abu Ja'far passed away, his son, Raja Sayyid Muhammad Mehdi, developed the library at Hosseiniya in Pirpur and made a list of the copies. After him, Raja Sayyid Ahmad Mehdi tried to maintain the library during the independence of India and confiscation of the property at Nawaban and Rajagan by the government. And despite the fact that all his property was in the possession of the government, the library remained in the area of Hosseini. After a while, the library was moved to Pirpur House in Lucknow, and many exquisite manuscripts were stolen and sold in the market by brokers. There was the Nahj al-Balagha copy of 1583 AH among these treasures, which was sold to the library of Maulana Azad at Aligarh University. This copy was in poor condition since during many travels serious damage was done to it. Furthermore, exhaustion and decay of its pages was increasing. In 2000, with the assistance of the late Professor Mahmoud Al-Rahman, University Dean at the time, this copy was completed by the Conservation Department of Noor International Microfilm Center in 6 months. And in the same year, it was reproduced by the Noor Center as the exact replica in 200 copies.